In this video, I'm going to tell you guys why I chose Overkill Performance to build the Driftcat. Let's get right to it.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. Thank you. And nobody can hang with my stuff. Just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about?
All right. Hello, I'm Jensen. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. There are tons and tons of shops that I could have went with to build the Driftcat, especially because I have a Mopar. There's so many shops all over the state, all over the country that specialize in making really, really fast cars, and especially using the Hellcat platform. There's a lot of different shops that are really competitive going at each other right now, but that's mostly drag racing and going the quarter mile. I don't know anyone that's really drifted these cars, and I'm not talking about doing a few donuts, you know. I'm talking about actually on the track drifting, like what you guys see me do at Sonoma Raceway. So like I said, there's a lot of shops that build Hellcats, and I talked to a bunch of them. And a lot of them were telling me how much power we could put down, we could do this, we could do that, all this type of stuff. But Josh at Overkill Performance was the only person that mentioned reliability, which is obviously my huge main concern, because I still want to daily drive the car. I want to drive to LA and back, maybe drive cross country, who knows. But I want to be able to hop in every single day, push that start button and fire up and be able to go wherever I want and not have any type of issues. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that all the other shops are unreliable builds. I'm saying that he was the only person that mentioned reliability. And that's one of the main things that I was focused on and kind of nervous about, because everyone says once you mod Hellcats, you're going to run into problems. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. You're going to blow your motor, blah, blah, blah. But that's mostly because these shops just throw as much power possible at these cars and don't give it a safe tune. They just try to go for the kill tune, get as much power possible. That's unreliable. So obviously you're going to blow your motor at some point. Another huge factor why I went with Overkill Performance is because they're located in Sacramento, California, which is about an hour away versus a lot of other shops that are 5 hours plus. And that would probably be a really bad idea because I drive my car really, really hard. So I'm not expecting a problem, but I'm not being naive saying there's never going to be a problem with the car. So if I get a car built across country and it has a problem, guess where it's going to have to go? Across country to go get fixed. And that's one thing that I cannot do, especially with this YouTube thing and creating content for you guys. I low-key need that car every single day to get the content that you guys like and that I like as well. So God forbid that there's ever a problem, but if there is, I only have to take it to Sacramento. And even if I wanted to do like small things like do a different tune or just update the tune or add a small part that's going to add more power so I have to get retuned, all I have to do is either drive to Sacramento or ship the PCM to Sacramento and get it back probably like the same day or next day, which is a whole lot simpler than having to go hours and hours away, plan a whole trip and all type of stuff. So reliability and location were the two biggest things why I chose Overkill Performance. Overkill Performance built some of the fastest Hellcat platform vehicles on the planet. It still has the record for the fastest Trackhawk in the country, and which means the world too. If you guys remember the video I did with Mike, our buddy Greedy Spilsbury, he had a Challenger that was built by Overkill Performance.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Corey going through the street right now.
This look like yours.
It doesn't.
It do.
Nah, that pulley's a little small.
You got some ingredients, huh? Yeah, man.
He's running a little extra boost in this thing. It looks really clean too. So he bought it narrow body, made it wide body.
Exclusively, man.
It was just hella clean.
Yeah.
And then a few more people that I know started getting their cars built by them, like Mr. Trackhawk, a couple other people on Instagram. And they have nothing but good things to say about Overkill Performance. A few other shops, I'm not going to name names because I don't want to put anyone on blast, but a few other shops have blown up cars and not like done anything about it. They're not going to take any responsibility for it. Last thing I want to do is take my perfectly good Driftcat, send it to someone that says they're going to build it for a certain price, or they're going to be able to push these numbers out of it, and then get it back. It blows up, and then they don't answer the phone, or they just ghost you. They're like, whatever. I've heard horror stories about that happening a lot. So that's one thing that I do not want to go through. So the package that I went with by Overkill Performance is going to give me 850 horsepower to the wheels, 1,000 horsepower to the crank. We're going to do injectors, E85, tune the PCM, tune the trans, doing the 180 thermostat, and tune it so the fans turn on faster at a cooler temperature to keep the car cooler. Later on, we're going to do the stage 2 inner chiller, so I'm not going to have any problems with heat. We're going to do, I believe he said either 285 or 265 upper pulley. We're going to do a 10% dampener. And then when I get it back from them, I'm going to put a 4-inch aluminum drive shaft on it. I'm going to put a diff brace. I think it's the DURS. The burrs or the DURS. That sounds hella funny. It's either the burrs or the DURS diff brace. And then I'm going to do either G-force or drive shaft shop axles that can handle the horsepower, because my axles are already throwing hella axle grease all over the inside of the wheel wells, all over the calipers. If you guys watch my videos, I'm sure you've seen it. Once I get it back, I'm going to make everything hella strong, make it all beefed up, so I'm not going to have any issues with any axles breaking or drive shaft snapping. That's the last thing that I want, is fucking my shit up underneath again. So that's pretty much why I went with Overkill Performance. I did a bunch of research, got a lot of other people's opinions, and so far I'm really happy with who I picked. So if you guys are looking to get your Hellcat built, make sure you go to Overkill Performance, tell them I sent you. They'll hook you up on pricing and all that stuff. But that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell, thumbs up, all that stuff. Go check out the links down below. I'm about to go to the casino, hit some blackjack again. I'll see you guys in the next video. Doses.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Thank you.
And nobody can hang with my stuff. Just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about?